Wait, is camera rolling?
Yes.
Camera rolling? Are you ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
This is Joey. You might know him as the anime man, and he is currently holding on to his one-of-one custom keyboard made by this guy. That's me, guys. It's me. This project took me over a year with hurdle after hurdle.
I just woke up and I like to deal with this shit.
After hurdle. Joey didn't actually send me the address to his office. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why it took 1 year to make his keyboard, and in the end flying down personally to hand Joey his one-of-one custom keyboard. And without further ado, this is Project Joey. We first started off with a simple call. Before this, I've never actually talked to Joey, so I wanted to at least understand him a little before getting into keyboard stuff. Yeah, welcome to the Joey the Anime Man slideshow. So let's go on with the slides. Who is Joey? You know, that's the real question. Who is Joey? What is the Joey? You know,
Yeah, that's also a Joey.
how is Joey? You know, people don't ask that much. Could you introduce yourself? You know, real quick for the camera.
I'm Joey, not that Joey. This Joey. I do YouTube. I run a clothing brand and I co-host a podcast.
I'd rather something up my ass than down my throat.
That's all you need to know.
He is the CEO of nonsense. That's what it was.
Yeah, nothing. He's the CEO of nothing.
So he's the CEO of nothing. So Joey is the CEO of the clothing brand Nonsense. It's pretty cool. You guys should check it out. For verification purposes, I need to see if you're actually who you say you are. You know, Joey, the anime man. I did do a bit of research. I heard you like anime. You know, if it wasn't obvious in the name. I heard you like Tsuke Man.
Yeah.
Which, for those of you who don't know, it's a harder ramen. It's just ramen with extra steps. You like Kristaps Porziņģis, you know, I've seen you guys go on adventures.
Yeah, like is a subjective word, but yes, he is my friend.
We have one more thing, which I need to verify. The Joey I know, or the Joey I researched upon, he has a certain skill where he can, you know, have you heard of this logo? You know, the Skype logo?
Fuck's sake. Alright, cast your minds back. Close your eyes. Cast your minds back to 2006. You're just booting up your Civ 2 game right now, and you're thinking to yourself, damn, I need someone to play this with. It's 2 in the morning. Let me call up my friend.
He did the thing! He did the thing! I'm glad I have you on this call now, you know. It could have been any other random Joey, to be honest.
Yeah.
And just for the fun of it, I also got Joey to rate my anime list. I mean, it's anime I've watched in the past. So I just wanted to see if you think my taste is good, because, you know, you are trash taste after all. I need to get my Annie list sorted out. So here's my top 10. I wanted to see what you think about it.
First of all, Domestic no Kanojo, 10 out of 10, that's an L. What? Wait, hold on. JoJo Part 3, 10 out of 10? That's an L as well. Bocchi the Rock, 10 out of 10. That's a recency bias, so that's an L. Cyberpunk Edge Runners being a 10. It was good, but it wasn't a 10. That's an L. Koin no Katachi, 10 out of 10. That's a dub. SNK 3? Why season 3 specifically?
Because Mappa took over season 4. Okay, I'm not a Mappa hater anymore. You know what they didn't have? You know what they didn't have? Time. You know what else they didn't have? Probably sleep. I did not like what they do with season 4, but
that's true. But you know what? That's a dub. That's a dub. I'll accept that. And Steins Gate 10, yeah, that's a dub. I would 100% agree with that. So decent amount of L's, decent amount of dubs.
I didn't actually show you what the small little bubble at Domestic Nakanojo means. I rewatched it again, the uncensored version. 11 out of 10, if I could have given it, you know. So
basically what you're telling me is that you could replace Domestic Nakanojo with any hentai series ever, and you would give it a 10 out of 10.
True.
So that's a double L.
And shortly after, we got into keyboard specifics. What keyboard size you wanted?
The 75% does look the cleanest.
I'm glad you have a W, you know, your first W. What kind of keyboard he wanted?
I was thinking for themed, it would either be Fully Cooley or Serial Experiments Lain.
I don't know if this is an L, but I haven't watched either of those.
Oh yeah, that's a double L right there.
if you go with one of those, I will have to watch the entire season or whatever. That's what I did with Garnt. He said Evangelion. He put me through like 25 episodes of depression.
Wait, had you not watched Eva until Garnt said that?
No.
Oh, that's another L. I'm just digging up L's. Just to fit the theming, and because I never really heard of it ever being made, I think maybe like a Serial Experiments Lain themed keyboard would be cool.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go with the Serial Experiments Lain themed for the keyboard.
Hell yeah.
The switches on his keyboard. I hope you prepared the switch tester. I think Garnt passed it to you.
I do know which switch I want, yes.
Ooh, okay.
I think I've always preferred having ones that were a little bit more quiet. I think it's one of the yellow ones that I really liked.
Is it the Gatron yellows?
I think it's like third from the top or fourth from the top. It's one of those.
So we can actually go a bit further with like better switches. So I think what Connor has is the Gatron Ink Blacks, which are the better version of the Gatron yellows. So yeah,
Okay.
we could go for one of those.
Yeah, sure.
And also any other random things you wanted to add to the keyboard. So any other requests for your keyboard? You know, maybe a knob, maybe a screen.
Like when you're talking custom, like how custom can you go? Like you said a screen, right? Like what do you mean by that?
So you can have a small little OLED screen. You can have like small little graphics playing in the corner.
I think that would be pretty cool, especially if we're going with like a Serial Experiments Lain theme, because you know that's like that series is very much like tied to like the internet and very digital and stuff like that. So I think it'd be really cool if there was like a small little LED screen playing like some kind of 16-bit animation of Lain or something like that, or you know.
Okay. I got you, man. Okay, so you're probably gonna go for 75% with an LED screen and something along the lines of a Serial Experiment Lain.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds cool. And yeah, with that, I'm done with my presentation. Thank you coming down. You know, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you. And with that, we can start researching his keyboard. So the requirements of Joey's keyboard is simple. 75% in size, linear switches, a screen, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, and themed after the anime Serial Experiments Lain. But there was only one problem. I've never watched this show before, let alone even heard about it. So yeah, I still have no idea what's going on in this show. 4 out of 10. Dude, this show is so confusing. It makes sitting for the SAT easy. So after watching a video breaking down this show, thanks Sok Sensei, he really came in clutch, and also rewatching the show again, here's a really compressed, quick explanation of what Serial Experiments Lain is about. Spoiler warning, of course. Serial Experiments Lain is about a show where this girl commits. Then this other girl saw it and it was like, oh my god, she did the S word. Goes home and she builds a computer. Was like, nah, dude, your computer sucks. Let me show you how to build a real mega computer, and it's like way bigger than her dad's computer. In summary, ChatGPT becomes sentient and lives among us. Dude, this show is so confusing, bro. By the way, this anime was released in 1998. And it was kind of like a prediction of like how the internet would look right now. And I don't think it was that far off from that prediction.
AI. Artificial intelligence.
So now that we know what we're dealing with, we can move on to part 3, making the actual keyboard. Which is drawn completely wrong because this part took the longest. Holy! Because I got scammed of my time. It all started back in January. I reached out to a designer. I'll be keeping him anonymous, so let's call him Bob. And I also reached out to a company. Let's call him ASUS because it was ASUS. Don't worry, ASUS is not sponsoring this video. It's complicated. You'll find out. So they were kind enough to send me their latest keyboard, which comes with a screen. Oh yay, that's good because we needed a screen and you know, big screen. So the initial plan was to rip out the internals of this keyboard with the screen, build an entire enclosure around it, which was customized one of one, and ship it to Joey. So perfect. Bob, the designer, lives in London, and I gotta send him the keyboard so that he can get it to work with. So I sent the keyboard to Bob, and this is where it all goes south. I mean, the keyboard was going north, but this is where this goes south. And I'm not funny. I'm very funny. And this is where it all goes south. About a month later, I receive a message from Bob saying that he can't continue the project because of some personal reasons. And that's perfectly fine because stuff happens, you know, we're chill. He was really kind enough to refer me and also send over the keyboard to a second designer. But this guy, oh, this guy. Again, I'm gonna keep him anonymous, so let's call him a random name. I don't know, Kristaps Porziņģis from Latvia, located at. So after a month or so, Kristaps gets the keyboard from Bob, and then he asked for an early payment for the designs, which is fine because that's how we normally do it. So I said sure, and then I gave him the money, and then silence. So it's been 4 months since the last time we contacted. Every 2 weeks or so, he would have replied stuff like, I couldn't get much done this week, but I will get you the parts you need by next week. Or I modeled up the parts this week, but I will still need 2 more weeks because I'm not done with it. Or even stuff like, oh, I'm sick this week, but give me 2 more weeks, I'll get it done. You get the idea. So this interaction went on for 4 or so months. Every 2 weeks he would send me messages. And in the end, Kristaps Porziņģis, fake name, sent me this message.
Dude, this is crazy. Sorry, I just woke up. I just got a message, right? And it reads, "Hi, sorry I've been MIA. I can send you the keyboard back as well as the money." So what's he been doing for the past like 4 months? Dude, I just woke up and I'm trying like to deal with this shit. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I recorded a message hella early in the morning. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so I wasted 4 months? 6 months? And yeah, I thought this was gonna be a normal keyboard video and not some drama. But while the keyboard was being shipped back to Singapore, I realized I should just abandon this idea. And what we're gonna be doing is starting afresh. Starting brand new, from the top. And this time, I'm gonna get new designers. Designers all the way up north. North of my house. Yeah, I got local designers. They're Singaporeans. Pretty cool. Alright, so I headed up north of Singapore to meet my dealer, YZ. So this was the first time I got to take a look at the keyboard in person. This is gonna be my first time seeing the keyboard too. I haven't actually seen it, so... This was months, wait no. This was a whole year's worth of effort boiling down all to this one very moment. And this was my reaction. Don't drop it, please. Ooh. Oh my... Only took a few years. So this is Joey's keyboard. A fully CNC'd aluminium case with a polycarbonate plate at the back, and a screen. This case was inspired by old computer hardware like CRT monitors and peripherals, and to capture the aesthetic, we went for smooth rounded edges. The logo on the back is actually from Zero Experiment's Lain itself, and it's actually the logo of the operating system used in the show, called Copland OS. A name taken from Apple's failed operating system which never commercially released. And so we recreated that logo and etched it into the polycarbonate plate and the PCB of the keyboard. And the PCB also so happens to have a cool credit to all who have contributed to this keyboard, which probably would never be seen ever again. And finally, the screen. A full 8K dual tandem OLED scratches at a level 6 with deeper grooves at level... I'm kidding, it's a 240 by 240 LCD display. No OLED, sorry. For the screen, I recreated the Copland Enterprise animation. It took about 8 hours to do. It's pretty cool. So I loaded this onto his keyboard as the startup animation when you plug in the keyboard. And now all that's left to do is to get the switches for the keyboard. And so I headed down to a physical keyboard shop to test all the switches to see which is the best. Hey yo, can I try some switches?
Come on in, man.
Damn, it's like we rehearsed this. Alright, right now we are in a keyboard shop. This is Pantheon Keys, it's somewhere in Singapore, here. Lester, the guy running this place today. Where'd he go? There he is. He actually let me in to film in this place, which is really nice of him. Shout out to Pantheon Keys. And yeah, we have the keyboard here. I actually showed Lester the keyboard earlier. Here's the clip.
Oh wow. Oh shit, this is sick.
Safe to say the keyboard is looking pretty good. So I'm actually here to try out a few of the linear switches because I don't know which goes well with the board. So I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of switches in it and let's see which one tastes good. Alright, it's pretty obvious which one I want. These are the HMX Sinhai linear switches, which come pre-lubed, and they were really cheap at $32.62.
Shit, forgot the keyboard.
So we're done with the switches. I bought a GMK Zenpon to match the theme and the aesthetic of this keyboard. And finally, I wanted to add a final touch to really make this keyboard Joey's keyboard. So we took the keyboard down to a laser engraving shop and etched Joey's name to the top of the case. A neat and subtle touch to his keyboard to really sell that it is his keyboard. Oh hey guys. Alright, so right now we're in an undisclosed location, couple left, and we're gonna get the keyboard engraved and it's gonna be... I hope it's gonna be good. But here's one thing they don't tell you about one-of-one builds. There is only one copy of this keyboard. So screwing up the laser alignment and or missing the mark would be catastrophic. But we took the gamble. We set the keyboard on the table and all we can do now is hope the machine was programmed correctly. Wow, that was actually a lot less stressful. I don't know why I hyped it up so much. And finally, all the puzzle pieces are in place, and it is time for the final keyboard. And I thought this keyboard was gonna need some drip marketing, like some crazy ad. So I hit up a buddy, and he then made a custom version of the song Duvet, which was the opening of the show. Here's my reaction to the song when I first heard it.
This is obviously going to sound a little bit different in the final mix, but I can now show you what this looks like.
This is the first time I'm actually getting to hear this. I haven't heard any of this before, so...
So that's what we have so far.
Holy shit! What? I want to give a massive shout out to Kyo and his team for this song. And now, the moment we've been waiting for. All the struggles and hardships over the months leading up to this one very moment. The part where everyone skips to. This is Project Joey.
This hit took 8 hours.
So now with the build done only a few months and a year past the initial schedule, I then shipped the keyboard to Joey using my same day shipping technique. But this time, I decided to ship myself along for the ride.
We're here. We're in Japan. It's time to deliver a keyboard.
Alright, so we're in Japan, but I realized Joey didn't actually send me the address to his office, but judging by the reflection of his eye on this exact frame in his shot of one of his videos,
How did you find this place?
I brought a keyboard.
what's up guys? We're in.
What's up, guys?
Alright, so we are in Japan. This is Joey. I don't know if you know him. It's been 1.5 years. It's actually 489 days.
No, it's only been 10 minutes, right, guys?
Yeah! I brought your keyboard.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's like CIA. Yeah, I mean, it's been so long. And I'm excited.
Wait, is camera rolling? Camera rolling? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I forgot something. So, 1.5 years ago,
Yeah.
you told me I had shit taste in anime. You gave me a bunch of L's.
That's an L.
Okay, and look, for the record, I don't exactly remember doing that, but that is definitely something I would do.
Well, that's why for the past 1.5 years, I've been watching anime.
Really?
I've been rewatching. I watched all of JoJo. I watched Lain.
Wow.
Wasn't good.
How dare you?
But I'm here for a little present for you on top of the keyboard.
Okay.
I'm gonna be returning you your L's.
Wait, are these all keycaps that are just L's? That's so good. I love that.
Yeah, I'm just returning you your L's that you gave me.
All right, well, you know what? Valid.
You can open it. It's pretty cool.
That's valid because you've probably watched more anime in this past year and a half than I have. So I will humbly accept these L's. That is that's a lot of L's.
Oh, you know, only a nice gesture. Just to repay back what you did 1.5 years ago. It kind of scarred me, you know, really.
You know what? That's valid. That's valid, and this is definitely the best troll answer I've ever received. So I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah. I hope you respect my list more next time.
You know what I should do, since we're in the Trash Taste office? Yeah. I should fuck with one of the boys' setups upstairs and just replace all their keycaps with this.
Wait, we should do that.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Who the fuck? Yeah, so are you ready to see your keyboard?
I'm nervous, man. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh! Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, wow, it's heavy.
Yeah, so this is the one of one. We called it Project Lain.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's based off Lain.
Yeah.
That's your screen that you asked for, which was the hardest thing to do.
The screen right here.
Got a nice engraving of your name up there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, wow, you used my full name as well. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, it's so sleek. I love that. Right, the most important part, though, is how does the keycap sound? Oh, hell yeah. You know, I think it was like, what, 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, on Trash Taste. I think Garnt and I both went on that spiel about not understanding like keyboards and keycaps and stuff like that.
Yeah. Why would I only need 75% of the keyboard? Like, give me the whole thing.
I think I get it now. Oh, that spacebar is nice, man. Oh, yeah, that's satisfying.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I hope you like it, man.
Dude, I fucking love it. Thank you so much.
Let's plug in the keyboard so you can see.
Oh, yeah. Plug it in there. Oh, fuck. Oh, yo, that's so sick.
Yeah, and then it shows.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck. Hell yeah. It's very, you know.
It's very Lain.
It's very Lain. Exactly. Like that is absolutely. So I love as well how you kind of made it look slightly like CRT as well to fit with the theme. Hell yeah, dude. That's so sick.
I spent 8 hours recreating this. I made this myself in After Effects, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so sick. Fucking love that. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I feel so bad that I made you slave away for 1.5 years.
Oh, you know, it's just part and parcel of being a YouTuber.
Dude, not many YouTubers can say they spent 1.5 years on a video. You know?
Oh, you know. It's Why'd I do that? Yeah, it was almost late too because I was arranging with Joey like, oh, yo, we should meet up in April.
Yeah.
And the keyboard only came in March.
Jesus. Well, here, at least then, let me do this then. You know, I feel like, you know, just receiving this without like, you know, properly paying you or anything is feels bad, man.
Okay.
So I want to give you a gift as well as you know, as a welcome to Japan. First of all, give you a Trash Taste shirt.
Okay.
It's an XL, so it'll definitely fit you.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, from the After Dark. And do you like Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got you a nonsense.
No way.
Cyberpunk Smasher, Adam Smasher crew neck as well.
So, funny thing, when this launched, I actually wanted to get one. I was late because I was in the army, so I didn't get it.
Oh, there you go.
This is so sick.
I got you that for.
Yo, shout out to Nonsense, the company I butchered when I first filmed this like 1.5 years ago. I was like, oh, he's the CEO of nothing.
He's the CEO of nothing.
Yeah, so. Oh my god, thanks, man.
Yeah, of course, man. I feel it was only fair, you know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's not fair, dude. This is 1.5 years.
Yeah.
So, you want to hear how much your keyboard totaled to?
Yeah, I am curious.
It totaled to $2,062.92 US.
I mean, again, that's still freaking expensive for a keyboard.
It's pretty cheap, you know what? I cheaped out.
Shortly after filming, we decided to challenge ourselves to a game of monkey type to see who types faster.
Fuck. I've never had to type this fast in my life.
66? That's not bad. That's really not bad. Shit, dude. Holy shit.
What was yours, like 80?
Let's do it. I'll do it. Yeah, this keyboard's not great. I couldn't type that.
Hey, you suck, kid. Get good.
So guys, it's because the flight here, jet lag. Wait, I'm in the same time zone. My hands are cold.
Oh, your hands are cold?
Yeah.
Is that your excuse? My excuse is English isn't my first language, so
Wow.
sumimasorry, everyone. Ego wakarimasen, okay? That means I don't know English.
Wakari mashita. So yeah, that's it for Joey's keyboard. Make sure you subscribe because there was no sponsor for this video. I came out all the money for this and the flight and stuff, which isn't that much because yen's kind of shit now. If you want to see Garnt's keyboard instead, you can click his face.
It's right here. Like and subscribe to Squashy Boy.
I can't afford this every year. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Alright, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Who the fuck? What the? Joey.
That wasn't. It was Squashy actually. He came to the studio and was like, "I'm gonna pull a prank on Garnt."
Okay. Blame someone else, Joey.
Straight L's.
This should be on Connor's desk.
Nothing but L's.
This should be on Connor's desk.
Well, no, it's funny because originally we actually put it on Connor's one, but then I was like, you know what? I don't know if we should do that right after he finished the fucking charity cycle.
Wow, that's so good. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like,
why have I got like a new keyboard?
oh, so this is actually your keyboard, Connor, and we just switched it over.
Oh, that's my app.
That's actually yours.
Oh yeah, it is.
Say hi to Squashy.
Fuck you.